your NoVault Pump Station enclosure. Can you tell us a little bit more about that system?
The NoVault Pump Station enclosure from XL is being exhibited here at WEFTEC this year. We have 3 sizes, what we call the NV, NoVault 2, NV3, and NV4. At its core, it eliminates the need for a separate below-grade valve vault, hence the term NoVault. So you have your wet well, you don't need a separate valve vault because the above-ground NoVault enclosure is above the wet well and houses your pipe header and valves. On the other side of that same enclosure, separate to the pipe header and valves, is the electrical controls. And the gull wing design means there's doors on either side of the NoVault that open, and they'll give you shelter and light over your electrical controls if you need to get in there and work on them, or go around.
In these pictures. Yeah.
Or go around to the other side and work on your piping and valves. So it's compact, it's safe, and it's very simple to install and then maintain in the future.
So I just want to clarify. So what was the other way of doing it? Would have your piping controls and your electrical in 2 different areas. So I know it's very layman setup, but
you're right.
Is that yeah?
Yeah, you're 100% right. So the alternate option is to have a separate below-grade valve vault for your pipe header and valves. And when you need to service them, you need to enter that valve vault, which is confined space, and you need to work on them, whatever that might be, exercising the valves or doing maintenance. But then if that's the case, to your point, you've got to have a separate rack where your electrical controls are. And they're out in the elements, in weatherproof enclosures on a rack, which is sticking out of the ground and isn't aesthetically pleasing for one, but for 2, it's vulnerable to whatever might come along. Hopefully not a vehicle or anything, but again, it's just sticking out on a rack. And when folks need to come and maintain it, service it, check it, maybe change some settings, it's just out there as an electrical control enclosure out in the elements.